Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 23rd ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Returning this football is coughed up by the returner deep inside their own 20. Oh, they keep the football. They're able to recover that fumble and avoid a costly mistake. So Clemson's offense will begin backed up off that poor return. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual. They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Grab behind the line. It's Moore. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and a quick reaction by the corner.
Ball knocked loose in the... It's a safety. So they'll retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play. So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. On the return, it's Gibson. So Florida State's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance. Closely all year, and I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
Grab down the middle. It's Gibson.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
It's an out route, the catch made. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The completion makes it second and short. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work. And they'll go right back to him on first down. You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
He's got it near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman. Strength. The Noles hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Seminoles.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. Got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
He's going to take a shot from the end zone here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. On first down, it's play action. Makes the catch. It's Dixon. And it works. The first down to the 35. Tigers looking to run some tempo here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Florida State. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Coverage team brings down the returner. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Third down, out of the shotgun. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. Offense getting set. It's second down. They're going to run it. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking to scramble. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's finally tackled out the 2-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Knowles. They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
23, Clemson, 0.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now,
pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line. The Tigers bring their punt team onto the field.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? With the catch, it's Gibson. Jukes, the defender, gets brought down after a solid game. The completion sets up a second down play. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Seminoles. Strong game by this quarterback. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Using his legs, it's Haynes. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
They'll hand it off. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's got it. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. And the Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They finally corral him at the 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kurt?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money, somehow it just goes through his arms.
Running back grabs it on a screen. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Back to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. And moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get...
Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. And the Noles looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. A pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense.
Touchdown, Florida State. This passing game is still on fire. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? It's a short completion to the big tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. They look to throw it here on second down. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we go through an entire regular season to get to this point, and thus far the ACC Championship has seen its share of unpredictable moments, but also simply breathtaking plays. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field.
And with that, let's send it back to the men who will take us home in this ACC Championship, Chris Fowler and Kirk Herbstreit.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Deep shot caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Knowles. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. The conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner looking to create better field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Play action here on first down. Pass not complete. Getting set. Here's second down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And this pass is caught.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. Right down the middle. They tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Hold it.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Caught quickly. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here comes a handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? And the back now goes in motion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Dump off caught by the running back. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. It's a shotgun run call. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun, bringing pressure. And the defense gets him, but it's a first down. It shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. The Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field.
Hold it.
Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. Keeping it on the ground here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Hold it.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Can they convert on 3rd down to keep this drive rolling? And he'll set up to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. And the Seminoles will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll give it to the back. Fights off a defender. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Back's got it again. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. And the game just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Tigers pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. There's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to throw yet again. And now another deep ball here. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, I'd say this run was pretty impressive. All day long, no matter what they've done on offense. The guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. No shot to bring him down. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Noles with 1st and 10 here. And now the handoff. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And the Knowles are in the red zone. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled, but first down.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And now the running back's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. They make the tackle, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal block of the back. Return team.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. Tackle made after the completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Looking to chuck it again. Makes a quick catch. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the point after is good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Now,
Brings up.
late in a game like this with the lead, nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Good enough for first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.